Hey, second grade, this is Mrs. Alar back again. I hope you had a great spring break, and it is time to get started with our math lesson. It is day 14. So if you are looking at your packet from CMS, we're working on day 14. So find day 14 of your packet. And while you're finding day 14 of your packet, I'm going to share my screen so we could read day 14 together. So in your packet, day 14 is right here in the middle. And it says, under math, it says, measure a plate in feet, then measure it in inches. Do you need more unit of feet or inches to measure the plate, and why? So let's go ahead, and I am going to show you how to do that with a plate. So I have a plate. So what you're going to need to have is you need to get a plate from your kitchen. If you don't have a plate, if they're all dirty, if you don't have any right now, you can find something that looks about the size of a plate. This is a plate from my house. So what the question is asking is, it wants you to measure the plate in inches as well as feet. So quickly, let's go over what an inch looks like. So this is my ruler, and we know that an inch is about the size of my thumb. So you could see that the size of my thumb is about an inch, okay? And we know that you are also using this as a ruler at your home. So if you don't have a ruler like this, make sure you get your ruler that you have cut out from this page of your packet, and you made a ruler. So we know that 1 inch is about the size of our thumb. You can see that from 0 to 1, that's 1 inch. So we're trying to figure out if the plate needs more inches or feet. So we also know that a foot is about the size of our fingertips to our elbow. That's about a foot. We also know that 1 ruler, or 12 inches, is a foot. So this right here is about the size of a foot. So let's go ahead and measure first in inches. So I'm going to take my ruler out, and I'm going to look. I'm going to have my plate, and I'm going to line up my plate like this. And as you can see, I see that it's about 12 inches. So what I am going to do in my math notebook is I am going to write down the plate is about 12 inches. The plate is about 12 inches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to also measure it in feet. So I know that the length of my fingertips to my elbow is about a foot, and I also know that 1 full ruler, 12 inches, is about a foot. So let's measure the plate again. And oh my goodness, it's about 1 ruler, right? It's about 1 foot. So I'm also going to write down the plate is about 1 foot. So I wrote that down in my math journal as well. So let's go back to our question and see what else it would like for us to do. It says, do you need more units of feet or inches to measure the plate, and why? So looking at my answer, I see that I have more inches than feet. I have 12 inches, but I have 1 foot. And that's because inches are smaller than feet, so that means I need more of them. So I only needed 1 foot because a foot is this whole ruler. An inch is only a part of this ruler, so I know that I'm going to need more inches than feet when I'm measuring. So the problem is asking you to do this as well with an envelope, a broom, and a shoestring. So if you can find those objects around your house, you could use that, or you could find whatever objects you would like around your house to do the same thing. Remember, you're measuring first in inches, writing it down, then you're measuring it in feet, writing it down, and comparing them. Did I use more inches or did I use more feet? Now, the second question is asking, measure your sofa in feet, then measure it in yards. So I'm just going to show you what that will look like. So first, what it wants you to do is it wants you to go to your sofa, and if you don't have a sofa that's big enough, you could use whatever you think is a big enough item to use a yard. So we know that 1 ruler is 1 foot. And we also had this page in our packet. it says make a yardstick. So what you can do is you could cut out all 6 of these mini rulers, which are only 6 inches, so it's a half of a foot. Cut out all 6 of them and tape them together like this, and you can label it. So this is what mine looks like. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So 1 yard, it's about the size of this whole thing. It's about 36 inches. So this is 1 yard. And the question is asking us to measure our sofa in feet, which is 1 of these, and yards, which is 1 of these. C, do you need more feet? Do you need more rulers? Or do you need more yardsticks? And think about why that is. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson and this was helpful. Check back later for the answer to the exit ticket. Bye.